It is time for another trophy list review. Today we have got Thori Hartman. Have a nice day. Thank you very much, Thori. I hope you're having a good day. So, Thori has got 36 platinums, 147 golds, 472 silvers, and 2,104 bronze trophies with a PSN level of 310. They have played 134 games on this account, completed 31, got a completion percentage of 38.36%. They're averaging a very impressive 1.78 trophies a day, and they are ranking 1,527 in wonderful Norway. So let's take a look at this account. So this account began in 2021. A bit of a theme, you know. I noticed a lot of people going to trophy hunting in COVID, me being one of them, obviously. Which is kind of interesting, actually. It must be people probably had so much time, they wanted to get the most out of their games, etc. And this account starts off with an absolute banger. If you've watched these videos before and you've heard me go on over the last 2 years, you know I love Days Gone. It was my third platinum, and the first game I got going for the platinum, if that makes sense. My first two just kind of happened naturally, organically. This one was a game that I got and I was like, I'm going to try and platinum this. Yeah, Days Gone is amazing. Third person action adventure, post-apocalyptic zombie game. It's got this great mechanic where you can fight like hundreds and hundreds, like up to 500 zombies in a big horde, and the game doesn't crash or anything. It's very impressive. So yeah, did that in a month and 3 weeks. Very nice. It's open world, so it can be, I can't remember if it's grindy, but it is. You got to complete side missions and do upgrades and things like that. I can't remember the collectibles in the game. And then game number 2, another banger, The Last of Us Part 2 on PS4. Done over the course of a year and a half. Nice, taking your time with that one. This is a great platinum. One that I hope to do again. I bought the PS5 upgrade, and hopefully platinum maybe 101 or 102 will be The Last of Us Part 2 PS5. Then we got Miles Morales on the PS4. 2 weeks, 2 days. I still haven't played this. I keep seeing it on everyone's trophy list. It's kind of making me want to get it. Then we've got the original Marvel Spider-Man from 2018, I believe. 2 years, 7 months. So very nice. I think this is quite an organic trophy list because I can see from the timings, kind of, you've been playing games and maybe you've gone back to complete the platinum. Far Cry 3, another absolute banger. This is a really good first person game. I'm waiting for Ubisoft to give us some news about Far Cry 7. I don't know what's taking them so long, or even a spin-off game. Like, I really want another Far Cry game. And then we've got Far Cry 4, a bit trickier than 3. I think 4 has the multiplayer trophies and a few co-op trophies that can be quite annoying. But yeah, really good games, really fun. Highly recommend to people. I think the Far Cry's are excellent platinums, as long as you can get the multiplayer trophies and stuff. And we got My Friend Peppa Pig. I've been seeing this. I think this came on PS Plus end of last year, and I started seeing it on people's trophy lists. It's not one that I've tried yet though, but I do know it's there. It's quite a short platinum as well. You definitely took your time with that one. And then going from something you took your time to a very quick platinum, A Way Out, done in 1 day. It's doable. It's a short game. I've spoken about this before. Another great game. If you have a co-op partner, I highly recommend this. It's a very easy platinum. It can take 2 evenings or 1 full day if you dedicate to it. It's really straightforward and very fun, very engaging, really good story. And then Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy on the PS4. 4 out of 10, 10 hours, but it's got a very tricky trophy. I think this is the one where you have to, it's not like a race, but it's some kind of, I don't know what you call it, but it's not a race, but you have to go through like a circuit. And you have to go through all the rings and make sure you hit them in time. And it can be quite a tricky one from what I've seen online. And then we've got Horizon Zero Dawn, another platinum that I've got. Good game, nice open world PlayStation game. kind of the usual side missions, collectibles. Yeah, that's a good one. That took me actually about a year as well to do. I kind of started it, didn't get into it, then came back to it. And then my favorite, Far Cry. It's nice to see this on a trophy list. I don't see this quite often. Far Cry 5 is an absolute banger. Quite a few multiplayer trophies if I remember correctly. But yeah, such a great game. Really great game. Would happily play this again, all over again. I absolutely love it. And then Watch Dogs. Quite a few Ubisoft Platinums on this list, which is nice to see. I'm a big fan of Ubisoft. Watch Dogs, 4 out of 10, 40 hours, done in a year and 2 months. And then we've got the Life is Strange back to back. Life is Strange 1 and then Life is Strange Before the Storm, sorry. Both games clocking in at about 10 hours. The first one you did in a day or 2 days, and the second one you did in 14 hours. Very nice, very quick. And then we've got Watch Dogs 2. Nice. A lot of series on here. Did both the Spider-Man games, doing a lot of Far Cry games. Life is Strange, and then Watch Dogs 2, 30 hours, 4 out of 10. I don't know how accurate that is because I've not played it, so I'm not sure if it's harder than that or easier, but then we've got Far Cry New Dawn, which I really like. Far Cry New Dawn is not, people call it a spin-off, but it's basically a sequel to 5 because you finish up the story in 5, and it's actually, I'd say, the hardest Far Cry Platinum because you have to do those expeditions, which are pretty hard. There's like 7 of them. You have to do them on 3 stars. But yeah, again, another fun game and one that looks really good on the PS4. And if you play on the PS5, it looks really, really good if you get the upgrade. Life is Strange, True Colors. And then Life is Strange 2. Okay, so these must be spin-offs. And then you got Life is Strange 2. It's a nice 4 Life is Strange Platinums. Then on to Mafia. Mafia, I'm seeing more and more. Honestly, you guys are all out there getting the Mafia Platinum. 6 out of 10, 25 hours, 10 months, 4 weeks, nicely done. Yeah, this is coming up quite a lot. I've also seen rumors ages ago about them remastering them. I don't know if that's happening or in progress, but that'd be cool. And Super Street, this is the second time I've seen this on a trophy list. And thanks to these trophy lists, I have written it down on my list because I don't have a racing platinum. And look at that, 2 out of 10, 7 hours. That is up my street. I do need to look into this because this looks like a very achievable racing platinum. And on to Saints Row, 30 hours, 3 out of 10. I always presumed Saints Row would be a more grindier platinum, but apparently not. Done in a month and a half. And then Humans Fall Flat. Isn't this a really difficult platinum if it's what I'm thinking of? It's only rated 4 out of 10, but if it's the one I'm thinking of and I've seen footage of it, it looks quite tricky. Onto an absolute massive one, Hogwarts Legacy. Done in a month and 2 weeks. This is one of those this is one of those what I call a proper platinum. By proper, I don't mean difficulty. I just mean 60 hours, million collectibles, 500,000 side missions, loads to do, upgrade your weapons, combat trophies, you know, that whole shebang. I'm going through it now with Jedi Survivor. I really want to play this. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and stupidly I bought this day one and I've not barely touched it, but I think it's the collectibles that are putting me off. 600 or so plus collectibles. This is one of those games that I know will take a month or two, so I need to just, when I'm ready for it, I will do it. There's also an annoying trophy where you have to get up to, so the game starts off with like an intro tutorial, gets you into Hogwarts, and then you have the sorting hat where you go into the house that you need to. You have to do that 4 times to get the 4 different houses, so that is a bit of an annoying trophy. And then we've got the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West. I still yet to play that, but I do look forward to playing it. 3 out of 10, 35 hours. I think it's shorter than the original. Well, that says 40 hours, only 5 hours, but from what I've heard and seen online, people say it is shorter. Yeah, I really look forward to playing that on PS5. It looks amazing. It looks like they really expanded on the first game and made it into a greater sequel. And the platinum looks kind of what you expect. Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series. I do want to do this one day. I'm not the biggest fan of Telltales personally, but this is one I would like to do, having watched the TV show. And then we've got Goat Simulator, which is a 5. Look at these numbers: 5 out of 10, 2 hours. Yeah, apparently it's 5 out of 10, and that's because of, I believe there's one trophy that gets people stuck on the platinum. So yeah, it's a game I do see it online. It looks quite funny. It does look quite funny. I might have to try it one day. Then on to Watch Dogs Legion. I think that's the third Watch Dogs game on the list. 3 out of 10, 40 hours. Nice to see you sticking to your series that you like. Really good. Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure. I saw this on a previous trophy list, and I have put it on my list of a nice, cute, easy platinum to do in between the hard ones. Onto another platinum that we shared together. I forgot this was a 5 out of 10. Shadow the Tomb Raider. It's the only Tomb Raider trophy I've got, and also a big shout out to Thori because they have done all 100 trophies. This is one of those games when you platinum it, your percentage will literally say, I think 46 or 48%. You only have like 52 trophies out of the 100. There's so much DLC. I think there's 6 different DLC packs. So well done to you, dude, for getting all the trophies in this game. Yeah, you have to play this game on the hardest difficulty, which you can do straight away. I didn't. I did the easy route of playing the game once, upgrading the weapons I like, and then doing a new game plus and doing the hardest difficulty. But it's a good game. It's a fun game. And I do maybe want to go back to playing Rise of the Tomb Raider one day. But then onto another difficult platinum, Mafia 2, 6 out of 10, 26 hours, done very quickly for quite a tricky game. 2 weeks, very nicely done. Onto another platinum that we share. We share quite a lot of platinums. Nice. Batman the Telltale series. Yeah, I like this a lot. I didn't like the sequel, but I like this one a lot. This was really fun. Really good story. Then on to another banger, Far Cry 6. A bit of trivia for some of you newcomers. This was my first ever platinum on the PS4 in 2021. Special moment. Great game. I think it has no multiplayer. It has one co-op trophy. I think that's it, but I highly recommend this game. I think it's really good. Very fun. One of my favorite Far Cries. Yeah, really brilliant games. The Far Cry games get a lot of hate, and I don't know why. I'm really not sure why. They do what they, you know, you get what it says on the tin. You know, they make it very clear what kind of game it's going to be, and they always deliver. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I know this is a tricky platinum. 5 out of 10, 30 hours, but again, done very quickly, done in 2 weeks. This game looks super cool, and it is one that I do want to try out. Eventually, it's on my list to eventually get to. And then we've got a banger for sure, Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered, the first Uncharted on PS4. 3 out of 10 is not doing it justice. It's not a 3 out of 10. It's harder than that. 30 hours is probably about right. Yeah, great game, but you have to play all the Uncharted games on crushing difficulty, which is brutal to say the least. Like 2 shots you're dead. Like it's hard. It's one of those games where sometimes you'll be behind a wall aiming your gun cursor at the enemies. You just poke out enough so that your gun can aim at the enemies and you shoot them from behind a wall. Like that's how hard it can get. But yeah, it's really good. So Thori, let us know in the comments if you plan on getting all of the Uncharted platinums. I highly recommend it. 2, 3, 4 and Lost Legacy are amazing. And 4 has some multiplayer trophies, so good to get those out the way soon in case they shut servers down. Hopefully they don't. And then we've got another absolute banger to add to the other ones on this list. Ghost of Tsushima. You all know I love this game. I like that you took your time with it as well. That's really nice. I kind of rushed through in the end. I played it and I just started playing it really quickly, and I kind of raced to the platinum. I don't regret it, but I wish I just took more time with the game because it is such a special game. Great graphics, great gameplay, great missions, great story, great map. Like, honestly, it just ticks all the boxes. I really, really highly recommend this to people. It's a very good game, and I think they are going to make a sequel, which should be brilliant. And then Power Wash Simulator. I was wondering recently on my last videos, I was like, why does this game keep showing up? And then one of you replied in the comments that it came on PSN, hence why it's become a very popular platinum. But yeah, I do see it a lot, and 3 out of 10, but it's the 40 hours that's putting me off. But it's definitely one that I'm going to look into. So yeah. So yeah, a bit of a shorter one today. Thori's at the beginning of their amazing trophy hunting journey, and you got some very nice platinum so far, buddy. So thanks a lot for submitting a trophy list. You're at 36 now. You got to let us know if you plan anything special for 50. For my 50th, I did Arkham Knight. I was really happy that I did that. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite platinums. So yeah, if you have anything planned for your 50th platinum, let us know. Let us know as well if you're going to carry on with the Uncharted game, because they're awesome. And yeah, thank you very much for submitting your trophy list. And thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and make sure to check out the other trophy list reviews I've done over the last few years. And see you on the next one. Take care.